Hello, beautiful. So today's video is really one that it's been on my heart for a while, especially in the past couple of weeks, as I've been teaching faith with my Sunday school class and how to grow and show your faith and demonstrate evidence of your faith in God in your life as you create and build a life that nourishes your soul. And I thought, well, as spiritual women coaches, we're all creating these businesses that nourish our souls, a business that supports us to wrap our business goals around our lifestyles, one that supports us to thrive in every area of our lives. Because as you guys know, I am a high-ticket business coach, and I support spiritual women coaches to co-create profitable high-ticket coaching boutiques so that we can all serve deeply at a really deep, beautiful, transformational level and scale to multiple six figures a month, all our first $1 million within 18 months. But wealth has nothing to do with that. It's holistic. It's the quality of life that you as a spiritual woman coach, me as a spiritual woman coach or a Christian coach get to step into. That life that we get to step into when we're living our assignments, when we're being our identity in the world and doing the thing that God has called us to do based on the vision that He's put in our hearts. That's what wealth is, because money is not going to heal anything. Money is not going to fix anything. Money is going to create the beautiful choices and opportunities that we get to wrap around us and support us to live and grow and share and thrive and do all the beautiful things in the world. So anyway, let's get down to that story, okay? This story was shared to me by my mentor 25 years ago, or 30 years ago actually, in one of my youth Sunday school classes. And this story is what supported me to become an attorney, to become an accountant, to become a financial analyst, to become a fashion designer, to quit my job and become a coach. This is the story that I've always used as the point in my life, as the North Star, as I walk by faith and not by sight. And we all have different ways of demonstrating our faith. There's no right or wrong. I'm not preaching to you. You're not my Sunday school class. You're grown women who run a beautiful business with beautiful souls doing beautiful work in the world. So here goes. The story is about this town, a pastor, a little girl, and a church community. So there was a little town where they hadn't had rain in so long, and they were trying to figure out what do we need to do? We've prayed, what are we going to do? So the pastor said, let's have a Sunday, whole day of prayer. So they prayed that Sunday, and the pastor said at 6 p.m. let's all meet in the town square, okay? Let's meet in the middle, in the center of town, and I want you to do just one thing. Everyone, including me, we're going to bring our evidence of faith. We're going to come to the town square tonight with evidence of our faith for the thing that we have prayed here for over the last 4 months, all right? Because you know, you Christian women, y'all walk by faith and not by sight, right? So let's prove that tonight. Let's demonstrate that tonight. And so it was 6 p.m. and everybody came, and everyone brought the evidence, what demonstrated their faith. They all brought their Bible. Oh, I love Christians. They brought their Bible, and it was big Bibles, little Bibles, and the children brought their children's Bibles and colorful Bibles and meditation Bibles, all kinds of Bibles. And everybody stood there at 6 o'clock. And at 6:05, it started to rain. Big drops of rain, thunderstorm, rain, rain, rain. And everyone, including the pastor, started to scream, oh my gosh, it's raining. I didn't bring my umbrella. I wasn't ready for this. I didn't know it was going to rain. Oh my God, I'm going to run to the car. It's getting wet. It's cold. What? And then one little girl, while it was raining, had this huge smile on her face. And she took out her little pink umbrella, a beautiful, beautiful little pony umbrella, opened it up, and covered herself from the rain. And everyone, including the pastor, looked at her and was like, how did you know it was going to rain? Why did you choose to bring an umbrella? And the little girl looked at the pastor and all the adults and said, well, we wanted it to rain. We prayed for rain. We believed it would rain. And when you said to demonstrate evidence of my faith that it was going to rain, the only thing I knew to bring wasn't the Bible. I already read the Bible and prayed on the Bible. It was to bring the thing that would protect me from the rain, because I expected that God was going to do the thing that he said he was going to do, because he's not a man that he should lie, right? There we go. And so my Sunday school class said, oh, I know how I'm going to show my faith. And they all said, oh, but we can't bring our Bibles to school, which I thought was cute. So how do you, in your business, demonstrate your faith? God has given you a vision. Because without the vision, we're all going to perish. You can live without a man, you can live without a house, you can live without food. You can't live without a vision, okay? You perish. The only thing you perish if you don't have. So God has given this vision, and you have this vision because if it wasn't for you, it wouldn't be in your heart. Trust me. The only reason why you have the vision is because it was meant for you. That opportunity was meant for you. So you have this beautiful vision, and you have all these gifts that God has given you. Even the gifts that you've rejected, the gifts that you've shamed, the gifts that you've hidden, the gifts that you've put aside because people tell you it's too woo and too spiritual, it should not be in your offer. All those gifts you have, God has given that to you. So how are you demonstrating faith of the experience you seek to have? Whatever that experience is. This is a business coaching channel, so I'm speaking to you like you guys are business owners, spiritual men coaches who have clients. So what is the experience you're seeking? Is it, I want to work with 200 clients this year. I want to create an online course so that I can leverage my time and work with 1 million clients this year. Is it, I want to create $100,000 a month? Is it, I want to create 7-figure impact and send 25 kids to college this year? Like, what is the thing in your business that you are seeking? What is that experience? And what is the evidence of your faith that you are prepared for that experience? That you are creating it, and that you are ready with your umbrella for the rain that's about to pour on your life. So, my daughter asked me, and I told them this, for my evidence was, one thing I've always done is that if I say I want to experience something, I go create it. And I've never had a plan B in my life, and I don't expect to. Because I believe that when God puts a vision in my heart, he puts it there for it to come to pass. And every challenge, everything that happens is an opportunity for me to open the door to see how, where, what, how is that going to come to pass. So for me, I've demonstrated faith in my visions, my vision to become an attorney. I invested in going to law school and paying that ridiculous amount of money and going to law school. My investment, my demonstration of faith to be an accountant was, again, going to school and getting that degree, and then taking the CPA and failing it 4 times. I failed the CPA 4 times. And everyone said, well, you have to give up on this dream. This is not from God. If it was from God, you'd have passed already. And I said, this is a vision God put in my heart. I'm going to experience being an accountant and working as an accountant. On the 5th time, I passed the exam. And I can tell you this, I failed it 4 times by 1 point every time. And the other time was 2 points. And I cried because I knew this was the dream God put in my heart. And I was like, no, I'm not giving up. I'm going to show my faith by paying for these classes, investing in a coach, and studying and doing the work and putting the thing out there. Everything I've done, been a fashion designer. I didn't even know how to turn the sewing machine on. And I invested in a sewing coach, and I worked with her. And I said, this is a dream God put in my heart, is to create joy for women who are going through cancer, especially with the head wraps. And thousands of women have experienced those head wraps, and I get letters saying, I was at chemo and I was vomiting, but I was the prettiest woman who was vomiting today because I was wearing your head wrap. And so me saying, oh, I can't afford the coach to go sew, I can't afford to buy that sewing machine, wouldn't have created that joy and that experience for that person, for that customer. And when it came to coaching, I said, okay, I'm in debt up to my neck, okay? I have negative $240 in my checking account. God has put it in my heart to do this work. I am going to quit today. I'm in the middle of a divorce. I'm in the middle of a custody fight. I am going to quit today, and I am going to go do the thing God has put in my heart, because if it wasn't meant for me today, it wouldn't be so deep in my heart. And everybody said, you're so crazy. And I hired coach after coach after coach, invested in trainings and certifications, and here I am today. And I'm like, Jesus, thank you. And that's how I show my faith. When I work with clients, there are 4 buckets I look at when we're creating holistic wealth, because they come to me to create, the freedom or $1 million in 18 months or $100,000 months. But we all know that's not what wealth is. So that's the last thing on my list, okay? It's usually the holistic wealth, the physical, the spiritual, the mental, the emotional, the financial, the life satisfaction, That's what's important. Life satisfaction, building a business that you can wrap around your lifestyle, building a business that nourishes your soul. And so how do I support them? Because a lot of people who are attracted to me come to me because of faith, and they say, look, baby, I have money. I've made $687,000 last year. I mean, that's not a problem. But I feel like I'm missing something in my life. Or I'm stuck at $300,000 and I can't get to 400. What's going on? And usually it's like this thing that they've been looking for everywhere else. And no, it's just that connection with God and spirit. And so I work with them on faith. And I always say, how are we showing our faith in our business? And there are 4 buckets that I'm going to get to now. And those 4 buckets are time, effort, energy, and I forgot the other one. Time, money, effort, and energy. Sorry. No, I'm not sorry. And those are the 4 buckets that we look at. So it's not like I'm going to sit on a pillow and meditate for 5 hours, which sometimes I do. But not because I think manna is going to rain from heaven and fall on my lap. It's because that's what I choose to do. So we look at that and say, okay, so you want to look and feel great naked. How much water are you drinking? How much time are you spending working out? How much time are you spending watching television? How much time are you spending on social media? You say you want to grow your business. How much time are you spending scrolling on Facebook trying to validate yourself through likes and comments? How much time are you spending reading books? How many books are you reading a year, a month, in a day? What are you spending your time on? Let's audit that time bucket. Let's audit the investment bucket. Where's your money going? Are you hiring a coach to work with? Are you investing in a training program? There's a reason why we go to school. We can't learn if we're not taught, trained, or coached, okay? It's just the reality. We just don't get where we're going because we're deserving and we're born that way. So have you hired a coach? Or are you still caught up in the, I'm too scared to spend money to do that? How badly do you want the body? How badly do you want the man? How badly, well, not the man, but how badly do you want the house? How badly do you want the life satisfaction? How badly do you want to create the thing that you want? Whatever it is that you want, how badly do you want it? And what are you willing to invest? So if you're not willing to drink at least 2 cups of water a day, what makes you think we're going to get to the goal of the 25 pounds that you're losing? You might lose the weight, but you're not going to be healthy. If you're not willing to sleep 8 hours a night or 7 hours a night, what makes you think you're going to release the hormonal imbalance that you have? If you're not willing to invest in a coach to get to where you want to go, what makes you think that strategy that you've been doing is going to work for you this time? No. So where are you spending your money, your time, your effort, and your energy? What are you choosing to invest in? What are you afraid to invest in? And what has you be afraid to invest in that thing? Because if you truly walk by faith and not by sight, will you be scared to do the thing? Will you be scared to put your money over there? Every time you invest, whether it's time, money, effort, there has to be 100 ROI coming back to you, 100% ROI coming back to you. If not, just don't do it. So you need to seek God's wisdom and discernment to know where you're going to invest that time, because that's how you demonstrate faith in doing the vision and creating the vision that God has given you. It's how you demonstrate it. There are millions of ways to demonstrate faith. So I want to stop now and see, how are you demonstrating faith in your business? How have you shown faith in God in creation of your business through today? How many years it's taken you? Like, I don't know, maybe the last 5 years, the last 2 years, the last 20 years. How have you shown your faith? Are you really truly walking by faith? Are you really building a business that nourishes your spirit? Are you really investing your time, your life, your energy, your spirit, your joy in the right places? Or not right, but in the places that stimulate and light you up the most? What are you watching? What are you reading? What are you thinking, believing, and seeing? What are you claiming and speaking? What do you believe about yourself? All this comes from how you show your faith. So when I see someone who says, oh, I want this, but I really can't afford it, it's kind of like, why do you think this opportunity came to you today? Why do you think this opportunity came to you today? What does it mean that it's here right now? And what does it say about the desire that you claim you want to, the experience you claim you want to experience, the thing that you're seeking? What does it say about you to deny yourself that today because you think you cannot afford it? I'll tell you one of my biggest I can't afford it blunders that I did 3 years ago. I was looking for a coach who was going to support me holistically, like in every area of my life, not just to make money in my business, because my 9-year-old can create a strategy to do that, I want holistic life. And so she was $100,000, and I thought, God, I can't afford that. That's too much. And she said to me, let me ask you a question, Mimi. I know you work with coaches right now. How much money are you spending on coaching right now? And at the time, I had a life coach, a spiritual coach, and a business coach. And I said, my business coach is only $10,000 a month. And she said to me, so how long have you been with her? And I said, about 3 years now. And she said, so let me just take a stab at this. So every year you spend $120,000 on your coach, but you can't afford $100,000 for holistic wealth. And I thought, oh my gosh, I haven't been thinking. I've been like a robot, just paying my coach, coming out of my account, without realizing that that's what I've been paying. So when I see a coach online or somewhere who says six-figure coach, I think, oh, I can't afford that. But I've been paying more than 6 figures for my coach every year. And so that was my minute to actually think, get clear on, Mimi, you've already been doing this. It's like clients who come to me and say, I want to make 10K a month. And they will look at what they made last year, and they actually made 15K a month last year. But because they were looking at the whole number and they were stuck on 10K a month, they didn't realize they've already surpassed 10K a month. Think about it. Get clear. If we spent an extra minute thinking, we'll be the smartest person in the room. Seriously. So think about what you want and think about how you can get it, what support you can create to get it. Because if it's a vision you have for your business and the only thing standing in the way of you demonstrating your faith is money, money is actually what you need to demonstrate your faith that you can create the thing. What is your umbrella? What are you showing up with? You've already prayed. You've already meditated. You've already fasted. You've done the Bible. You live the Bible. Okay? Our whole life is the Bible. We get it. And whatever spiritual book you have, for me it's the Bible. It's Jesus. You have all of that. We know you walk by faith. We know you love Jesus. We know you're a Christian. Oh, yes, yes, yes. But what is your faith? Where is your money going? It tells me what you have faith in and what you're believing for. Where's your time going? It tells me about your faith. Where's your energy and what efforts are you making? It tells me about your faith. What does it tell you about your faith? How are you showing faith in God, in your business? How do you demonstrate it? How do you get out of your own way? Because your soul wants to express herself. And there's a million other women out there who are waiting for whatever reason for permission to raise their prices, for permission to be visible on camera, for permission to go live on Facebook. But what happens is that they need you to do it first so they can get the light that is safe and okay for them to do it too, because for whatever reason they've decided that unless you do it, they can't. So today, demonstrate your faith, whether it's going on camera, whether it's publishing that blog post, whether it's sending that email out today, whatever it is, demonstrate faith that you expect your business to succeed, that you expect to do the thing that you say you want to do. Show your faith today, because it's going to help someone else. Let me know how this lands for you, what you resonate with. Does it even land? Do you resonate with anything? Put in the comments, share below. And I have a special gift for you today. It is a free $100,000 coaching offer playbook. And that playbook is where you create your offer, the offer that's going to change your client's life. Not the basic offers that are out there, but one where you're actually going to incorporate all of the gifts that God has given you, the true vision that He's given you, and where you're going to have the wisdom to step out in real faith using the umbrella of your choice to create it. So if you want to be great and play in your magical playground, I'm not here to preach to you or drag you to your greatness. It's not my job. I'm here to live my best life and put light around the world so you get permission to do yours too. And print out that playbook. It's in the link below. Go create your offer. Do magic in the world, and let's shine light on everyone who wants that light. Not everybody wants it, but those who want it will see it and come for it. It's been good having you.